is the Herd Line News.
I don't even think I've ever seen you angry, Colin.
You know, when I negotiate my contract with management,
Yeah, well.
I throw chairs and stuff. That's really...
That's usually what gets you the big bucks. So Todd Gurley had his best game of the season last night. The Rams won 17-7 over the Bears. He had a season-high 25 carries and 133 total scrimmage yards, as well as a touchdown. On the other side, though, Trubisky was not playing well for Chicago with 24 completions for only 190 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He was pulled at the end of the fourth quarter for Chase Daniel. Kind of a strange situation where he got pulled because he's obviously having a poor performance, but the Bears insisted that he was being taken out because of a hip injury.
Yeah, right.
Matt Nagy said that Trubisky landed on his hip early in the game and he wasn't feeling right.
How would you like to be Mitch Trubisky, go to the grocery store in Chicago?
You know, I feel bad for Mitch Trubisky. I do. Because none of this was personal, obviously, but it's not working. It's not working.
Yeah.
He's not the guy, and sometimes that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
And in a city like Chicago, where they have extreme expectations for their teams, and they should. Their defense is a championship-level defense. They're excellent, and they're just a piece or two away from being in contention, and one of those pieces just happens to be the most important position on the field, which is the quarterback position.
Yeah.
So, and that's what he plays. Now, that said, the Rams got their running game going, and now the Ravens are only favored by 3 at the LA Rams next week, according to Fox Bet. But they do play Monday night. So is it the Monday night thing that's kind of the...
So Monday night, Rams host Baltimore. The line started pick 'em. It's now Ravens -3. I like Baltimore. Now, Monday night games are different. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I just think Baltimore's defense. Here's what I would say. Ravens to me feels fairly low scoring, and in low scoring games, 3 points becomes more important than a wild game. I think it's going to be very 24-20-ish. I think the Rams defense right now is really, really good. And I think the Ravens defense is gotten so much better. It's like Marcus Peters showed up and they can scheme differently.
Right, and the Ravens defense was incredible yesterday. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the Monday night thing that's playing into it. So the Falcons defense dominated the Saints last week, had another impressive performance yesterday against the Panthers. Kyle Allen was completely overwhelmed. He threw 4 interceptions and was sacked 5 times. He's now lost 3 of his last 4 starts and has 9 interceptions in the last 2 games.
Keep Cam's number available.
I don't know. Is that the answer? Because it kind of feels like, you started breaking up with Cam and now you got to go back and,
How about if neither's the answer and we're going to draft a quarterback? There's like 5 available guys. I mean, and they also drafted a quarterback last year.
Well, that's what I think is going to end up happening. I think it's pretty obvious Kyle Allen is not the answer here. And I feel like you've already kind of moved on from the Cam Newton situation. Like there's too much conversation about him possibly leaving to keep him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's just like that time has been reached where it's like it's time to separate, and he's going to go to another team and still have success because I think he can still play. He's only 30 years old.
Let me tell you something. If you're a rookie quarterback, one of the 5 that's going to get drafted in the first round, and there's going to be 4 to 5 drafted, and you end up with Carolina, and then you get Christian McCaffrey and that organization, that is one of these college quarterbacks is going to fall to Carolina at like 18, and you're going to end up turning around and throwing to 2 receivers, Greg Olsen and Christian McCaffrey. What a great place to land for a college quarterback.
Well, we've seen so many examples of when that happens. When you fall in the draft, you end up with a team that isn't a complete disaster picking at the top of the draft, where they need so much more than just a quarterback. So, the Panthers are going to be in that spot. What they end up doing will be interesting because, you have Teddy Bridgewater and some other players out there, too, available.
Enjoy with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Line
I was
News.
just looking. Deontay Wilder's 34 years old, so he's going to fight Ortiz Saturday. It was a good fight the first time, went 10 rounds. And then Fury after that. I probably should have asked him, do you just wrap it up? You got $30 million in the bank, 50. Do you fight after that, do you think? I don't know. I should have asked him that. Bad job of journalism by me.
You asked some really good questions.
I feel
like he still has a
so do I.
Years.
You watch his fights. Although Ortiz, late in that fight, there were some people that thought Ortiz was getting the best of him. Tyson Fury, he knocked him down in the 9th. It'll be interesting. I love fights, so I'll be watching it. 66% of men start to lose their hair by the age of 35. I'm not balding yet. That tsunami could hit at any time. Okay? How about this Black Friday? Secure the best deal of all. A healthier, thicker hairline. It's 2019. Okay, science medicine can help you do something about it. Hims helps guys be the best version of themselves. They have FDA-approved products. Best part, there's no awkward in-person doctor visit, none. A couple of quick questions, answer it online. And a licensed physician, he or she's going to review it, determine if prescription's right for you. My listeners can get started. They have a complete hair kit for $5. Go to forhims.com/Colin. The prescriptions are subject to a doctor's approval, obviously. Then they do require online consultation with a licensed physician, and that doctor determines if the prescription is appropriate for you. So check out the website. The website's got all the safety information and all the details. These are FDA-approved products.